Update on the old Mule plow system here. And, well, you can see it has problems. So these things are coming loose. Got to keep an eye on those. That's the lockout for the springs because it tips so easy. Turnbuckles. I don't know if I lost one of these in the snow, got lucky and found it. I think it's just loosening up on me. I don't recommend that you do this if you don't know where if you've never plowed where you're plowing, you're definitely bad news could happen. Yeah, those are just loosening up. I gotta tie a string or something, but next one. This yeah, lost the hook. I mean, just broke that, so we just tied that on. It seems to be working pretty good. The next thing, the emergency carabiner repair, because let's see here. Well, I'll show you in a second. I got the okay, my brain's not even working right now. The roller pulley, the pin came off, then the cotter pin sheared, and then I happened to find most of it. Like, all right, let's go over here and take a look. Please excuse the condition of the garage. It's the maid's day off. So this is what I'm talking about. This thing. So I found that in 9 inches of snow. I found that in 9 inches of snow, and I found all this in 9 inches of snow. What I didn't find was the little cotter pin, and then the replacement of this, which I don't even know if, like, I've got two of these. Oh, please. These are the two that go to the shoes on the bottom of the thing, but I don't run the shoes. Now, I thought about just using that, but it's like, well, basically what I think happened was somehow that retention came off, right? And then this fell apart, and then everything broke. So it's like, we're going to upgrade to a bolt. So I found this bolt, rusty old bolt. Looks pretty good, but then I found this one. Oh, it's got a bit of a shoulder on it. I'm thinking, you know, this is me thinking, that the shoulder will be beneficial. I'm going to do a lock washer and a nut. I'm torn. I think the idea behind that pin was if you have to get in there and work on something, like if it jams up, you could just pull the pin and the whole thing comes apart. But like what in actual practice, what happens is, for me anyways, the pin came loose on its own, and then I almost lost the whole thing. So for me, if it jams up, I'm just going to bring it back up to the shop, put a wrench on it, take it apart, rather than have it fall off on its own and lose it forever. You see, like, the convenience of this is not as nice as not having that get lost. And like, well, maybe in the spring, I might find this, you know, in the spring, what I tried to do is, you know, where this all failed, I tried to push all that snow into a location where I know it could maybe be in the spring, and maybe I'll find that thing. Who knows? But, yeah, let's, oh, wait. And then, of course, you got to have your auto maintenance kit. Got a cotter pin. I think this cotter pin right here is going to work for this little disaster. Is that going to... They kind of designed it so the cotter pin is the, yeah. So, I mean, I got the stuff around to fix this thing. We got this. But, other than that, Plow's been working pretty good. Like, I don't know if I'm stretching these things. Like, this has been working great. It doesn't seem to be tightening up very good. I don't know. I mean, they're aluminum. They may have gotten tweaks. I have kind of bonked it a couple times. So far, I don't think anything's bent on this. Like, there was like a couple times I would be like, oh, that was a little aggressive. This may be stretched. Like, this one's falling off a lot. I don't know. I mean, is this the best way to go about things? Most likely not. I think I am going to try to put a string or something, because like, not saying I'm lucky, but like, I feel like I've gotten lucky a couple times. Like, this one's not tightening up very well. Anyways, but like, I tried to use it without it, but it's just, the blade just tips over. It's like, I don't know. I think it has something to do with the angles and all that, but like, whatever. So yeah, this was just the temporary fix there. And this is the shorter cable. I didn't want to waste my good cable, and it's like, the hook broke off, but I just, yeah, whatever. I feel like I'm repeating myself at this point. This thing's working pretty good. Like, the whole system works really good. It's just, I mean, the way I understand it is if you push snow with a thing, you're gonna break stuff. Like that's just how it works in life. Like I'm not a real big fan of moving snow with this machine because normally I have a better machine to do that. But like this is better than shoveling. So yep, 5 minutes of the update. Whoa, I just kicked my light over. Okay, big gulp, son. Well, see you later. So yeah, the Warren plow is working pretty good. Well, that's been my failures and my experiences, so stay safe.